Hi everybody, thanks for stopping by. My name is FM Jellico, and you're watching the Dafuge Challenge, Episode 20, with Enfield Town FC. Well, we broke our non-winning streak finally at Gloucester City with a 1-0 win. Tom Ashton with a 56-minute goal. This was a pretty even game. I switched to the 4-4-2 for this simply because of the depth issues we're having and a need to keep the side healthy and match fit. We made the most of our chances. Gloucester City had a few chances as well, but O'Brien was stout between the sticks, and we escaped Gloucester, for lack of a better word, with the victory. Up next was Woking at home. Woking's a playoff team. I was expecting a challenging game. One of the things I am most pleased with is the size of the crowd. 821, I believe, is the largest home game we've had this year that wasn't a FA Cup or FA Trophy game. But Tom Ashton had a 38th minute goal. Chalice Johnson chipped in with a 51st minute goal. Brandon Adams got Woking on board with a 55th minute goal. Woking hustled. They were ineffective. Yeah, they had a lot of shots, but they only had 2 on target. One of the things I like about my team is that even when we don't make a lot of shots, those that we do tend to be on target. I mean, we had 7 shots, 6 were on target. That's a good ratio. And I will take that over 20 and 2 any day of the week and twice on Sunday. After Woking, we were home to Truro City, who are a mid-table team. I don't know that I noticed this before, but Truro City has Western Supermare's badge. That's got to be an issue with the insignia set I'm using. This ended up being a 3-3 draw. Lucas Green Birch is back and healthy. He had a brace in 4 minutes with goals in the 11th and 15th minute. Danny Cashman got Truro City on board with an 18th minute goal. Chalice Johnson scored again with a 62nd minute goal. He's been a very nice pickup for us. But then Cody Cook and Aiden Baldwin equalized for Truro City. I had Shelby in goal for this one. I'm okay with his performance. Both the Cook and Baldwin goals, Truro City deserved. They really worked for him. It wasn't dauberish in that, oh, hey, there's someone coming. Oh, hey, they kicked it. Oh, hey, it went by me. I'm going to dive now sort of thing. So this was a pretty chippy game. As you can see, Purrington got sent off for a double yellow. We had more shots. We had more shots on target. Truro City played farther back. One of the goals they got was on a really nice counter that was kind of fun to watch, if I'm honest. But we spent a lot of time in their half of the field, and it showed. I'm upset this was a draw. We had the win. We threw it away. But it's not a loss. Away at Dartford, we absolutely owned them. Montel Moore is back healthy. He had a 31st minute goal. Devontae Arancibia got Dartford on the board with a 35th minute goal, and then Tom Ashton exploded for a hat trick. A goal in the 44th minute, a goal in the 55th minute, a goal in the 85th minute. It was fun to watch. As you can see here, we had 12 shots, 9 on target. Dartford had 12 shots, 6 on target. They also had the possession advantage. They played a really narrow formation. And as you can see, I exploited that by attacking on the wings more. And that is where Ashton got the majority of his goals from. Lucas Green Birch had all 3 assists. And that's because Greeny would be running up the side. He'd loft it into Lucas Green Birch in the center, who would kick it back out to Ashton, who was on the corner, and Ashton would make a move, and boom, and he would go. It was really fun to watch. Those two are a real effective strike partnership. I'm hoping it goes on for a long time. We were on a roll. It had to end sooner or later. Bournemouth is challenging for a playoff spot, and they absolutely hammered us this game. Harley Willard got everything started with a goal in the 13th minute. Jordan Hallam had a 29th minute goal. Terrence Sadie had a 36th minute goal. Ashton finally got us on board with a 38th minute goal, but then Harry Hammett had a 47th minute goal. Kieran Monlewis scored for us in the 73rd minute and made the score somewhat respectable, but then we just gave away a stupid penalty in the 75th minute, and Bournemouth won 5-2. And this was a game they deserved to win. I mean, they ran us all over the place, and they spent the majority of the half on our side of the field. They had 23 shots, 14 on target, and a 56% possession advantage. You're not going to win many of those games when your opponent does that well. Heck, you're not even going to tie a lot of games when your opponent does that well. You know, we weren't tired. I've been doing a fairly decent job of rotating everybody in, trying to keep them healthy. Yeah, a lot of players are getting a lot of playing time, but I'm also managing to rest a lot of them as well in the latter half of the game. But Bournemouth won. It was a well-deserved victory. We got back with a victory at Braintree. Again, we broke our season's attendance record in this game with 967. Winning this game also secured us a spot in the playoffs at the bare minimum. Montel Moore got things started with an 18th minute goal. Lucas Green-Birch had a goal 4 minutes later. Tom Ashton had a goal after that. 26 minutes into the game, we were up 3-0. Oliver Mayhew got a 32nd minute goal for Braintree. And then they kind of came alive in the second half. They were a lot more active and aggressive. They had a 66-minute goal by Charlie Penny. Tom Ashton, I thought, put the game out of reach with a goal in the 85th minute, giving him a brace. But then Stuart Wilkin put one back for Braintree 2 minutes later. And it was pucker time. I really thought we were going to bottle this and end up with a draw. But after the Wilkin goal, they just sat back. It was really kind of interesting. But again, as you can see, we made the most of our opportunities. 12 shots, 10 on target, 56% possession advantage. We were really active on their side of the field. Tom Ashton was all over the place. It was absolutely brilliant this game. Braintree had 16 shots, 6 on target. They had a couple more fouls than us. One of them happened right at the end of the game. It gave us they were advancing the ball up, and a player on the opposite wing, for whatever reason, just decided to trip Ray like right in front of the ref. It was almost like a dare. Hey, I'm going to do this, and I want you to blow the whistle and give them a free kick. And he did it with like a minute left in the game, which was nice. Once that happened, we were well and clear with the victory. As it stands right now, we are still in first place at 75 points. Today, we are playing Bath City and St. Albans City. If St. Albans City manages to win and we lose one or both of these games, things get a little tighter. There are only 7 games left in the season, and after these games at Bath City and St. Albans, we will know exactly where we stand. I'd like to think if we win them both, we're guaranteed first place. However, I haven't sat down to figure out the math. Frankly, I've been helping my kids with their math homework all night. I am just numerically challenged tonight after that. So I'm going to set up the starting 11, and we will come back for the Bath City game in a moment. Be right back. Today we are at Bath City. They're playing a 4-2-3-1 with Marston in goal, Hope, Bush, Penny, and Seaman as the defensive back four, Murphy and Truslove as the midfielders, Hurst, Duncan, and Allen as the attacking midfielders, and White as their forward. We are playing our 3-4-3 with O'Brien in goal, Lomas, Wakely, and Lyons Foster as the defensive backs, Clayton, Ray, Dawson, and Odom as the midfield four, with Ashton, Moore, and Green Birch as our strikers. Bath City has Stewart, Jameson, Watson, Pope, and Akers on the bench. We have Smith, Joseph, Greeny, Rawson, and Upton. Montelmore's not completely match fit, and Lucas Green Birch picked up a small knock the last game. It's nothing serious. He's coming back to full health. My win streak may be over, but my inability to get everybody on the team to agree with me during a pep talk remains intact. So, yeah, we had some good games. We had a couple of games that were horrible that we probably deserved to lose but didn't. The Bourne Wood game was a game we definitely deserved to lose. We were just completely out of it all match. Oh, long shot, Hurst on the left, over to White, back corner, and he hits the post. Woodwork save. Thank you, Woodwork. O'Brien with the kick forward, goes to Chooslove for Bath City. Allen has it to Murphy in the center, to Hurst. Back out to Hope, into Chooslove, to Murphy, to Duncan, to Allen, who's alone on the right, and he kicks it away, but Hurst saves it on the left side, centers it into Murphy, goes past him to Duncan, to Allen, off the woodwork, and Karam's in off the other side. Okay, goals like that, you can't really fault anybody for. Duncan knocks over to Allen. It hits one woodwork, goes in, bounces on the other. O'Brien made a good save attempt. I've seen better attempts out of him in probably the last 3 or 4 games than I saw out of Dauber the entire season. Ashton with a goal. Oh, that was a nice cross. I was not expecting that. We tied up 4 minutes later. Let's watch this in the 3D. Lomas with the free kick to Dawson. To Green Birch, who sends it over to Odom. One touch kick, crosses it to Ashton, lands right at his foot, and he volleys it in. Boy, I shudder to think where we'd be if he had missed an extended amount of time. At the same time, Green Birch was out. I think we would have been scoring, but it would have been nowhere near as much. Yeah, we'll have to shut Hurst down. Lomas got a yellow card. Gonna have to watch that. Clayton's on a 6-3. Moore's on a 6-3 too, but Marston with the bomb forward. White has it. Duncan has it, but he loses it. Goes back up to Hope for Bath City. Chuzlov has it to Duncan. Out to Seaman on the right. To Allen. This could be dangerous. To Hurst. And Bath City is up 2-1 right before the half. That was nice. I'll give them credit. Now Lomas bombs it forward, but goes right to Bath City. Ray bombs it back, but then goes right to Marston, who sends it forward. It's a scrum in the center. Murphy has it for Bath City to Allen. Up to Seaman. Crosses it into White, and he kicks it high, though. O'Brien sends it down the right side. Hope has it, but it goes to Odom. Sends it back to Lyons Foster, up to Green Birch. Crosses it in. Ashton, he was too far out. The angle was not good enough for him. Valiant attempt, but no way that was going to be a goal. Bath City with the kickoff. Pinging it back and forth, and the highlight ends just as it looked as to get interesting. Typical FM. Yes, we'll shut Charlie Seaman down too because he's getting way too much space. Encourage the boys here. 60 minutes in, Allen tries centering it, but it's blocked by Lomas. Bath City with the ball. Truslove to Duncan. Back to Truslove to Seaman. Centers it in to Hurst. Okay, that was a weak goal. The hell happened there? Oh, Brian just totally did not give that any sort of effort. Marsden bombs it forward to White, but Dawson intercepts it, sends it up to Green Birch. Kicks it back to Ray, to Clayton on the left, to Ashton, to Green Birch. Very nice. We're going to bring Upton on for Lomas and get him off before the yellow card becomes too much of a factor. Rawson is going to go on for Moore, who's not having the best game in the world. Part of me says I should take Clayton off, but I'm going to leave it till about the 75th, 80th minute, then I will use my last sub. So Green Birch back to Ray, who one kicks over to Clayton. Puts the cross into Ashton, who kicks over to Green Birch. It was very nice. Give the guys a concentrate. Hurst has it for Bath City, but he sends it back out to Hope. Truslove has it in the center to Allen, breaking in from the right. His kick was wide. Okay, guys, there's your concentrate. Let's get one back. Bath City with the throw-in. White has it. Odom pings it out all the way to the left where Ashton has it. He centers it into Rawson to Green Birch, is all alone. Oh, Marsden with a nice block. It was a good attempt by Birch. Corner kick. Clayton with it. Sends it in. In the crowd, Dawson has it to Lyons Foster, to Clayton. Now he sends it right to Marsden. I think he would have been better to try and center it in, but Bath City with thrown again. Bush to Allen, to Duncan, to Murphy. Taken away. Dawson pings it out. Green Birch. Across the field to Rawson in the center. To Odom. Oh, very nice. Oh, that was a nice goal. He went near post. There was not a lot of space. I notice I've been saying pings it out a lot. I'm working on that. I am. Oh, the keeper he like fell down expecting Odom to go to the open part of the goal, and Odom just deked him out hard. Okay, 76th minute. Joseph is going to come on for Wakely. Dawson with the throw-in to Ray. Back to Dawson. Launches it in. Rawson with the header. 4-3. Very nice. I think we will go to the counter. Oh, it was disallowed. Somebody offsides. Odom to Ray. Oh, and he kicked it back to Odom, and Odom wasn't ready for it, and he lost it. Pope has it for Bath. Duncan has it, but he loses it for a moment. Up to Allen. To Hurst. Off the woodwork. Oh, 2 woodwork saves. What happened there? Was he offsides? Hope with the throw-in. Duncan has it on the left. Joseph. Allen hit it, but it bounced off the woodwork again. Murphy with the corner kick in for Bath. Up to Allen. At the top of the box, he takes a long shot and just sends it wide left. But time was running out, that's why. Well, let's go back here real quick and see what happened. Okay, so Dawson has the throw into Ray. Back out to Dawson. Cole was standing as flat. He had a... What the hell? Okay, we're going to slow this down. Dawson has it. Sends it in to Rawson, who is even with Penny. He scores, but then the assistant puts his flag. How on earth? Okay, one more time. Dawson throws it in. Ray has it, sends it back to Dawson. Dawson has it. Okay, is Dawson offsides here? Is that what they're saying is going on? That's about the only thing I can see, and that's at 81:46. So 3 seconds later, Rawson scores, and then the flag goes up. That's got to be it. They must have said Rawson was offside. Oh, that's annoying as heck. I thought we had that. I'm not going to say the ref jobbed us on that. You think in a situation like that, the assistant wouldn't be the one calling it offside, it'd be the ref. Well, next up is St. Albans City. They're currently 6 points behind us. If they manage to win, that makes the rest of the season that much harder. It's a two-team race now. It's between St. Albans and Enfield. And this game coming up is going to pretty much decide the season, I think. So we will get forward to that, and I will come back when I have the starting 11 set, and we will get that underway. We had our youth intake a while back, and I didn't highlight it because, frankly, it was horrible. I want to say I have this arranged by age. So starting at Mark Williams here, and I want to say going to Andrew Roberts. Those are my youth players. And frankly, they're not the best. Actually, Roberts is the one with the most potential, and he's 16 years old, but I don't know, low determination. Physicals are okay, his technicals are just horrible. He's getting better, but frankly, if any of these players see any amount of time on the senior squad, we're in a world of hurt. The other thing I'm going back and forth on is I've got contracts that are coming due. Kane Lewis is not being re-signed. Neither is Adam Hunt. Luke Benbow is going. Harold Joseph I'm probably going to let go. Rudy Costa is going. Dan Smith I'm keeping. Ricardo Thompson is going. I'd like to keep Fryatt, but he's mad because I had him transfer listed for all of a day by accident, and he doesn't want to re-sign with me. Sam Jones is a youngster, is out the door. Montel Moore is £550 a week. He's the highest paid player on the team. 15 appearances, 1 off the bench this year for us, 7 goals, 3 assists. 1 player of the match for 6.93. He's 24 years old. 2-star current ability. Yeah, he's 5-star potential, but I doubt he's going to see that, and especially after the time he missed this season. He might get another star, possibly, but I wouldn't trust it. Greeny, I'm probably going to let go as well. He is just fallen off a cliff, attributes-wise. 2-star current, 2-star potential at one point in time. I want to say he was 4-star potential, and he gets a lot of starts, and he has some good games, but Clayton's been starting more often than not for him. And frankly, it's £425 a week I can spend on someone else. The other one I am going back and forth on is Kieran Monlewis, who I should probably keep because I am letting DaCosta go. Yeah, he's older at 23, but I like the fact he can play center mid and right midfielder. Good player to have in a backup situation. So you know what? Let's see what he wants. He's currently on £325 a week.
He wants a non-contract at £325 an appearance. You know what? Let's try this. Part-time, 1 year. I'm going to give you £140 a week. And a £100 appearance fee. And that way I know he's tied to the team and can't leave on a whim. We'll be back with the St. Albans game in a few.
Well, today we are home against St. Albans City, and we are playing 4-4-2 with O'Brien in goal, Lewis, Lyons Foster, Lomas, and Joseph as the defensive back four, Clayton, Ray, Dawson, and Odom as the midfield four, with Ashton and Greenbirch as the strike partnership up top. We have Mon Lewis, Upton, Greeny, Johnson, and Thompson on the bench. St. Albans City is playing 4-3-3 with Whiteman in goal, Kennedy Williams, Winter, Graham, and Morris as the defensive back four. Doherty is the defensive midfielder with Barnett and Livingston in front as the midfielders. Sayud and Kinsella as the wingers, and Chambers as the striker. On their bench they have Mason, Kiangbeni, Hessen, O'Neill, and Coker. You know what? I do expect a win today. St. Albans is good, but we are better. About 15 minutes in, Lyons Foster with the free kick to Lewis, to Ray, to Clayton, who loses it. Livingston has it, bounces off, and manages to make its way up to Chambers, to Barnett, passes it to Livingston, who's behind the defensive line. O'Brien with a nice save. Goes out for the corner kick. Kinsella in. Greenbirch has it, he knocks it out. Clayton has it, but Bennett takes it away, and the highlight ends. I'm playing the 4-4-2 today because Moore is still not completely healthy, and I'm not comfortable playing Rawson or Benbow at defensive forward, especially in a game of this magnitude. And frankly, it's been a while since we played it. I'm kind of hoping it takes St. Albans City a little bit by surprise. Thus far, it hasn't really worked. Morris has it, but he's being shadowed by two players. Out to Graham, to Doherty, to Bennett, to Livingston, to Chambers. A lot of nice one-touch passing there, but that kick is errant. Oh, what the heck was that? Jesus H. Christ. The hell was that? Odom to Joseph. Oh, what the... Oh. Oh, it's stupid stuff like that that drives me up a wall. Kinsella. Ashton has it. Cross to Greenbirch. All alone. Kicks it forward, crosses it in. Ashton, now knocked away by Morris. St. Albans has it on the counterattack. Chambers holds it up. He launches it forward, but Lewis will get there before Kinsella does. Up to O'Brien. He sends it up. It's lost in the crowd. Lomas has it. Kicks it out to Odom on the right. He sends it forward. Oh, Winter intercepts the pass. That would have been interesting if he'd been able to hold on to it. Oh, Monlewis takes it. Greenbirch has it. Clayton to Ashton in front. Yes. And we get the goal back. Oh, that was a nice sequence. The boys didn't give up. They really worked hard for that. You watch this. Winter has it. Monlewis takes it from him. Greenbirch has it. I thought he was going to center it in there, but he decided to go across to Clayton. Either way, it would have worked. Ashton was right there in the center. I think he would have scored eventually. I wish I knew what the hell Joseph was thinking on that pass. That's going to eat me up the rest of the match. It is by sheer luck we are at 1-1. Okay, boys. We're going right to left now.
St. Albans is doing a nice job of passing it, but they launch a long ball forward. Lomas has it, kicks it out to Odom, to Monlewis, sends it up. Green Birch can get to it before anybody else. Crosses it into Ashton. Oh, too far. Ashton couldn't control it. Looked like he tried heading it, but it went a direction he wasn't expecting it to. Lyons Foster has it, sends it back to O'Brien, who sends it forward to Green Birch, back to Monlewis, to Odom, who's all alone on the right. Cross it in. Ashton, nice goal. Oh, that was nice. So Monlewis to Odom, left all alone. He takes it, nice cross. Ashton with the leaping volley off his right foot. That was very nice. You know what? I tell the boys to concentrate. Well, Brian's on a 6-2, but I don't think that's entirely his fault. St. Albans has the ball off the throw-in, bounces out to Kennedy Williams, who has it in the center. He passes it back to Winter, sends it out to Morris on the right. Well, it was a pass, but it was errant. It went right to O'Brien. O'Brien holds on to it, waits for everybody to get down the field, sends it out to Clayton on the left, who controls it, to Ray, who sends it forward to Green Birch, who's breaking through. Oh, he took the shot. He had Ashton there on the left. Ashton can control it off the corner, goes back out. St. Albans is on the counter. O'Neill has it up to Barnett. Kennedy Williams sends it in, but goes straight to O'Brien, who holds it up, waiting for everybody to get down the field again. Sends it out to Clayton, hits it over to Ashton, very nice. Now his kicks goes too far for Green Birch to handle. But Lomas dispossesses the St. Albans player, sends it back to Odom, who sends it up to Green Birch, crosses it in Ashton. Now Heinrich. Doing well. I think we'll go about 75 minutes and wait and see what happens there. Lyons Foster's getting tired, but he's on a 7.0. I'd like to leave him in. Green Birch has it off the throw-in. Now his kick gets intercepted by Morris. O'Neill has it for St. Albans. Sends it back up. Chambers has it. That was an errant kick by Cook. We got lucky there. You know what? We're getting close to 75 minutes. You know what? I'm not going to make any changes unless I absolutely have to. Lewis with the throw-in to Ray. Turns around and sends it in. St. Albans kicks it back out, but it goes right back out to Lewis. Monlewis has it. He feeds Ashton. Now it's dispossessed, but Clayton has it in the corner. And he launches it in. Monlewis. Oh, that was a nice goal. Oh, near the top of the box. Looks like he just caught that on the bounce and knocked it right in. Okay, Ashton has it here. Oh, nice tackle by Graham. Clayton has it. Graham's following him. We're going to go to the counter. Here's 3-1 up. I was going to scroll down and see where Bath City was doing, but Monlewis sends it back to O'Brien, who's being challenged. He sends it up to Odom, who launches it forward. Graham has it for St. Albans, sends it up to Barnett, who launches a long one towards Coker, but Dawson manages to head it about halfway back down the field. Lomas has it. Dawson saves it from going out of bounds, sends it up to Odom, who sends a long pass down. Ashton breaks past the line. Oh, nice save by Whiteman. Corner kick for us, 5 minutes left. Ray with the corner. Sends it into the crowd. Winner has it, knocks it out, but Monlewis is at the top. Sends it over to Clayton, who's breaking in. He tries a hard shot, but it bounces out again. Clayton to Ray, to Lyons Foster. And the highlight ends. Why would you end the highlight there? We were challenging. Oh, that's annoying. Well, Morris off the free kick. Sends it to Graham. Back out to Morris. Barnett has it. Dispossessed by Dawson. Green Birch launches it over to Ashton. Well, Ashton couldn't control it. But that's okay. Whiteman's holding on to the ball. Probably knows there's not a lot he can do. And that's the game. Oh. Did we ever escape with that one? Tom Ashton with a brace. 2 goals in 4 minutes. Kieran Monlou was sealing it with a 74th minute strike. St. Albans City had more shots, but they only had 5 on target. We had 8 shots and 5 were on target. Well, I was debating whether or not I wanted to keep Harold Joseph. He's been a nice backup player for us, and he's been getting some spot starts as well. But after a frickin' boneheaded mental error like that, there's no way I'm going to keep him on the team. I'd fine him for that if I could. I may just see if I can't fine him for that anyways. Oh, Jesus H. Joe, what the hell gives, man? We came back, we won, everybody's extremely delighted but you. No, Bath City lost, so they're out of it. It's still a 2-team race between St. Albans and us. You know what, we will come back for the last 2 games of the season. Hampton and Richmond Borough and Hemel Hempstead Town.
7 games left. 9 points ahead. We've been at or near the top of the table almost the entire season. If there was ever a time we were going to completely bottle it and fall out of automatic promotion and into a playoff, this would be it. I like Dr. Benji. In many ways, he's the football manager YouTuber I aspire to be one of these days. If I bottle this, it'll be the first step of many to get there. If you're listening, then no offense, I swear. We hold our destiny in our hands. Problem is, I got 10 thumbs and 2 left feet, and I'm more than capable of throwing it all away. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please like and subscribe for more FM content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave them down below. I'll answer them as fast as I can. My name's FM Jellico, and I thank you for watching.